Hey everyone, finally taken a walk after a couple weeks. I had set a goal to walk a few times a week and I haven't done it in about 2 weeks now. It's just been too hot and I've been just too tired. But it's actually raining outside right now. I wonder if I can flip this while I'm recording. Oh, I can. So yeah, as you can see, it is raining.
It's raining.
That's why we decided to take a little walk.
Yep.
Because it's finally nice and cool out. Figured I'd get some walking in today. Oh, look at, got some pretty flowers.
Yes, it is. Some pretty flowers.
The kind of, for the lack of better words, trashy around here. So, it's nice to see something, nice for a change.
Well, there's a little bit garbage.
What?
There's a little bit garbage.
Yeah, there's always garbage around here.
Yeah. But this time there's not a lot of it.
There's a dandelion.
Dandelion.
I like dandelions.
Oh, dandelion, I like calling that flowers.
Some people call them weeds.
It's nice out. So boring.
Yeah. It is pretty nice. I guess I am. This is like great weather to write to.
Right
How-
too.
Yeah, great poetry or stories. At least I think so. Got some birdies over there. Probably can't see them. Maybe you can a little bit. So, I'm still working on my Tales of Shadow Oak series, but I really want to get working. Well, I have started working, but work more on a middle grade horror series. Because I wanted to do like a type of Goosebumps type thing. And in some ways, my Jackalope Fangs book is like that. But not quite. I wanted it to be a certain way, and it didn't quite turn out that way. But that's okay. That happens with stories sometimes. But I want to make this middle grade series that I'm making more individual stories like Goosebumps is. Like, see, for the Tales of Shadow Oaks, I wanted them to connect, but also kind of be sort of standalone stories in a way. But the way it ended up being written, I don't know if you're going to be able to not read one to understand the other. But we'll see. I'm still writing the second book, so we'll see how that goes. But the working title so far for the new series is going to be Pages to Petrify You. That is, like I said, the title of the series. And the first book is either going to be called Go Ghost Races or Ghost Races at the Murky Midnight Creek. One of those two. So, drop a comment which one you think is better.
You need to drink the water, Mom?
Probably in a second, yeah.
Alright.
Wanna just enjoy the rain a little bit. It's nice breeze. I was looking through my Google Docs and I saw how much I had written, projects that just never came to be, stuff that was just abandoned or they, became part of a different story. But there's still, just so much I want to write. Because I want to write, fun things, like the 2 series that I was just telling you about. But I also have more serious ideas for books. There was one book that I was writing that was going to be YA, but it's been a few years since I've started writing that one, and I feel like maybe I want to make that into a book for adults. And as I've said this before, when I say book for adults, I don't mean spicy stuff. Alright? I don't mean lots of gore if I'm writing horror. I just mean ones where the main characters and the main target audience are adults. But that other stuff, just not really into. So, I just have so many ideas, and I'm not really sure the way I want to go about them. Not really too sure how, I want them to be written. Is it going to be first person point of view? Is it going to be third? Am I going to have different narrators? I really like the idea of vignettes. Like, I read House on Mango Street and I absolutely love that one. I think Big Fish is considered like a vignette kind of thing too as well. I really like the idea of short stories being part of a larger story. I just really love that idea. And I kind of wanted to write like a horror novel like that, because I know there are a couple. And I want to read those, and I want to write one as well. Well, that's what I have planned for my writing right now. As always, I will tell you that I have my books on Amazon, Ko-fi, Barnes & Noble, I think Apple Books, and other places. Jackalope Fangs is on, that's on Hoopla. So, yeah. I run under the name S.C. Dickinson. You know, so my books are I Don't Know These Shadows, The Silly Things We Talked About, of course, Jackalope Fangs. So, yeah, look me up if you want to support indie authors. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.